We are the heartbeat of America.
Hi, and thank you for stopping by. Tonight, I wanted to talk to you about the current state of America and the world abroad, but more America. As more governors are starting to lock down their states, it makes me wonder if America is essentially under a state of martial law. A friend of mine that lives in my building had just talked to me about a little known act that was passed, and I hadn't heard of it before, but he brought it up to me, so I looked it up. It's called the Stafford Act. Now I'm going to read you some of that to give you an idea what the Stafford Act is and when it was amended. And so, if you bear with me, I'm going to grab my tablet and I will read to you. Disaster Relief and Emergency Assistance. The Robert T. Stafford Disaster Relief and Emergency Assistance Act is a 1988 United States federal law designed to bring an orderly and systematic means of federal natural disaster assistance for state and local governments in carrying out their responsibilities to aid their citizens. Congress's intention was to encourage states and localities to develop comprehensive disaster preparedness plans, prepare for better intergovernmental coordination in the face of a disaster, encourage the use of insurance coverage, and provide federal assistance programs for losses due to a disaster. That was 1988. Other short titles: Disaster Relief and Emergency Assistance Amendments of 88, Great Lakes Coastal Barrier Act of 88, Great Lakes Erosion Damage Assistance and Prevention Act of 88. There's other things too that talk about it. The Stafford Act is an amended 1988 version of the Disaster Relief Act of 1974. It created the system in place today by which presidential disaster declarations or an emergency declaration triggers financial and physical assistance through federal emergency management agencies, FEMA. The act gives FEMA the responsibility for coordinating government-wide relief efforts. The federal response plan includes contributions from 28 federal agencies and non-government organizations, such as the American Red Cross. It is named for Vermont Senator Robert Stafford, 71 to 89, who helped pass the law. Congress amended it by passing the Disaster Mitigation Act of 2000 in 2006 with the Pets Evacuation and Transportation Standards Act, and again in 2018 with the Disaster Recovery Reform Act. Now, my question to you is, are we under martial law? I live in the state of Minnesota right now, and our governor, Tim Walz, has said that this Friday that anybody that's caught outside will essentially be fined or given prison time. So my question again is, are we under martial law? Are we planning on using this to put Donald Trump back into office? How is it going to affect the elections? I mentioned that in an earlier video. How is this going to affect the 2020 presidential elections? Now, relevant court cases, proposed amendments in pop culture, blah, 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 criticisms and things. Well, I could go into all of that, but it'd take a lot of time. Anyway, my main concern is, do you feel that we're in martial law right now? If you feel that way, let me know in a comment below. Put it downstairs. If you know anything more from where you're at that I don't know, put it in a comment below. If you have an idea for a video, please put it downstairs in the comments. Also, if you want to hit the thumbs up button, if you like my videos, hit the thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button, which is right down here. I can't do this without you, and I'm trying the very best I can to bring you enlightenment in an area of time that is clouded by darkness. I'm going to let you go on that note. Have a good night, America, and all points beyond.